What's going on, guys? This is Berz. I got a knife review for you here today. We got the Cold Steel AK-47. I'm going to be unloading this knife, so I thought I'd give it a review quick before I get rid of it. So let's talk about the specifics. First off, this comes with the triad locking mechanism, which is a badass lockback pretty much. It's a proprietary type lockback mechanism that Cold Steel has. Now when you look at the blade length, you're looking at 3.5 inches. It has a nice belly to it, really good for slicing tasks, and a lot of people will call this a tactical knife, but I'm just going to say it's a knife. The close length on this is 5.5 inches. Overall, you're looking at 9 inches of girth, and you have G10 handles. The G10 on this is exceptional. Very grippy. You probably aren't going to have this slip out of your hand, just like all of Cold Steel's handles. Their G10 texturing is exceptional. Now, it also has a nice pommel here. This is aluminum pommel, so it can either be a non-lethal, or if you know what you're doing, it could be a nice lethal option for you to pounce on someone. Now there is no wiggle back and forth, no wiggle up and down. It's a well put together knife, as Cold Steel always, at least in my travels, has always provided me with a great knife when I purchase it. Now it has a pocket clip here. It also, you can flip it to the other side. It is tip up carry, it is not tip down. It has the wave feature, is what I would call it there, where you can stick this in your pants, in your pocket, and as you pull it up, this will catch on your pants liner, and you'll pull out the knife and you'll be ready to go. This also comes in a mini version, which is basically just a smaller version of this. You're looking at 5.5 ounces. I'm not a big fan of talking about ounces and weight and such. If you're into that, then you'll know, what the difference is in weight. A lot of people talk about they want to keep things around 3 ounces or something like that, but to me, if you're looking at carrying this every day, it's not a big deal. If you're looking to carry this in some sort of line of, I don't know, killing people, maybe you'll care about the weight. But it has G10 handles, and they do not have any steel liners, so this is an exceptionally light and exceptionally strong knife for what you're getting. Now, why do I not like it? Well, what I carry every day here is this Cold Steel Recon 1. I love this knife. I love the 4-inch blade. That's what I don't like about this knife. If this knife had a similar blade to the Recon 1, as you see on your right side, I'd be all about this knife, but it doesn't. I think if this knife were to have maybe another option, that'd be maybe 4 to 4.25 inches. Definitely capture me a little bit more. Now, when it comes to opening this knife, it's a little bit different. Just a smidge. You'll just have to get used to it. As you can see here on the Recon, you put your thumb in here in the recess, and right here is the stud. Put your thumb in this recess, and you have a little bit of a gap there. If you were to open it, you have to get used to that, because and it comes out relatively fast. It's not like an assisted opener, but is a little bit slower because you have to have your thumb out. You have to have your thumb out versus having your thumb directly on a thumb stud right from the get-go. Okay, so that's one thing to look at. With this AK-47, you're looking at AUS 8A steel. It's pretty much the baseline of stainless steels. It's pretty much what either you're going to say it's better than or worse than AUS 8 steel. It's a great steel. It's cheap. Well, I'd say it's relatively cheap. Easy to sharpen, and it'll last a long time. Yeah, as long as you take care of it, it is stainless steel. Now, what does this knife give you? Well, it gives you humongous ergonomics. So you can see this knife just completely captures your hand. You have your pinky down here, and you can see it just kind of wraps your hand right in there, and it's not going anywhere. It doesn't have any, I really don't want to use the word jimping, but I'm going to have to use it. It doesn't have any jimping on the top, but your hand's not going to go anywhere. Okay, I know that looks a little weird, but as you can see, my hand's not going to go anywhere. So basically, instead of having jimping on the top to keep your thumb, which basically that's a misconception in my mind. When you're knife fighting, you don't want to have your thumb out here like this, okay? Because you could have someone come in here with another knife, your thumb's gonna get lopped off, okay? You want to have that thumb down like this. Just my opinion, for what it's worth. Not saying I'm right, not saying I'm wrong. I just don't. I want to keep my thumb, okay? I don't want to be. Anyway, another video another day. So, easy to take apart. I have a video on taking apart the Recon 1. Pretty much damn near identical to taking apart that knife. So you can take it apart, clean it, and lube it as you would want. Now, what sharpness does this come? This comes razor sharp, right out of the box, as people tend to say. And take my Iran paper here, as I had a video on Iran. As you can see, it goes right through the paper, no problem whatsoever. So, Cold Steel always sends out extremely sharp stuff. Their edges are always exceptional. I've never had a problem with any edges from Cold Steel in regards to their folding knives. So that's my review. If you're looking for an ergonomic, a little bit heavier than maybe something that doesn't have the pommel. Pommel adds a little bit of weight, but that pommel is incredible. I mean, it's just a glass breaking, temple jarring feature, which that's what locked me in. But I just don't like the knife length, and I wish the knife was just a smidge longer. Kind of comparable to the Recon 1. So if you're looking for something that's ergonomic, has a 3.5 inch blade or around that, and is going to hold up the test of time, as this will, because it's well made by Cold Steel, and you don't mind something that's made in Taiwan, go ahead and check this out. It's probably around 75 bucks, 75 bucks. So there you go. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you got one, put the comments down there as to your experience with it. And till next time, later.